Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hi, my name is Southern Diva Budgets and I'm here with a video. Hi, welcome. Thank you for taking time out your day to stop by this channel. I truly appreciate you sharing your currency with me because you didn't have to. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me, leave a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe and have your post notification bell on. So what do I have for you today? We're going to be putting funds into our midterm saving challenges. At the recording of this video, it is a Friday, October the 31st. Hopefully you can see that it is a payday. However, I do have funds from the previous pay still lingering around in my bank boxes. So I got to get that taken care of before we can allocate these new funds. So let's get that taken care of. Let's make sure that the funds are funny. So for the midterm saving challenges, we're doing a total of $425. And we're going to spread them out over various different challenges. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, so 380, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25. So yes, it's 425. So we have a lot of different challenges that we can do, but first I did have to go into my funds, for lack of a better word, to help with some things in relationship to final expenses for a loved one. Not getting too much into that, but I need to go back and make that as whole as possible. So I needed cash on hand. So instead of swiping a card, I chose to go into the My Box challenge and take $370 from there. I'm not going to use that to make that whole, but what I am going to do is go into our mini saving challenges that have been completed and see what I can put towards that, okay? Which I probably should have went here first, but yeah, so our mini saving challenges, I just hold on to them. I really don't have a purpose for them. I generally tend to use it for travel expenses when I go on vacation and things of that nature, but this here is more important. So we can make this whole again. So this challenge here should be a total of $135. Let's make sure that that's correct. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 35. Yes. And then that means this challenge here should be a total of $70. Out of all the challenges that I personally make, this is my favorite. I just love the look of it, the aesthetics. Let's make sure that that's the case. We got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So that's correct. So let's see how much we're able to replace. And then I'm going to have to come up with a solution as to how to get this back on track. I had already allocated funds from this coming up pay because it's a non-commission check, so it's just my base pay. And I just wanted to make sure I take care of bills for next month and all of that good stuff and contribute to my savings. So we'll figure out how we get the residual. So what we're putting back in here is 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 85, 90, 95, 205. So we need 165 to make that 370. Yes. So let's add this in here and see what the new total is, because we got to get it back to that $850. And we will. You just got to be strategic about it. already. Might just take it from my emergency fund because that's probably what I should have utilized. But like I said, at the time, going to the bank wasn't really an option. I needed cash on hand. So right now we should have, calculator please. I don't have it. Hold please. Thanks for holding. So I just want to make sure that before we count this, it's supposed to be $850, but we're missing $165. So this should be $685. Let's make sure. We got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Yes, so it's 685. So let's put that back. And again, we'll put the other 165 in there, okay? So let's move this out of the way. So with the $425, could I go ahead and do that? No, we're not gonna do that. Let's start from my scratchbook and work our way backwards, okay? I'll just move this out of the way. This here is my exotic jungle scratchbook that I created. The approach to this is you scratch off the scratch off sticker and save the number that's underneath. We completed that. This pretty guy has been completed. This one as well. The gorilla has been completed. We've completed this one as well. The lion, the king of the jungle. This one as well. So now we're working on the bear. Let's see what all we can get done here. So underneath there, we're supposed to save $10. So let's take it and place that right there. Next up, we have $20. Try to put that all in the same place. So we got to add 20. Let's go back up here. So we're going to add 10 down here. We have 15. So 10, 5. Over here, it's 5. On the nose, we have 5 again. I think I may see how, let's try to do one more. Five again. 3 is my favorite number, so let's just leave 3 spots. Let's do this one right here. And I don't know if you all can see that well because it is black. It is a 5. So we're going to add 5. And then what we're going to do is stack this up nice and neat put it there for now. Hopefully still in frame, and vacuum up this mess. Good enough. Let's see how much we're putting into the saving challenge. I may go back and finish the page, just depending on how much this is. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish the page. Just so we'll be done with it. So that's 10. That's 10. And here we have 10. Alrighty, so we've completed this page here. Let's get all of this off and just vacuum it up. Let's see again how much this is. Let's recount. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. So let's take this 100 and put it back in the tray. And grab this 100. I don't know why I feel like I should do more. Because it's still $300 and something. I need to finish this as soon as possible. Elefante. This is my spirit animal. Let's do one. Let's just do one. And that is 10. And I'm done. I really need to get this completed. Once we get the 100 envelope challenge completed, we'll have more funds to complete. Alrighty, for sure, we're done. Let's add 10. So it's 115 altogether. But what I was saying is, once we finish our our 100 envelope challenge, that frees up a lot of funds. So we'll be able to throw or chunk a lot of funds at our midterm saving challenges, because we really need to get them completed. So let's go here into our scratchbook and add the 115. Alrighty, so now in our scratchbook we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 950, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 105. So $1,105, which is good because I think it should be close to 1,500. Alrighty, so that's that. Next up, let's take a look at Savopoly. Put that off to the side. Alrighty, what is Savopoly? Savopoly is basically a monopoly, but saving money. Alrighty, so let's see where we were when we last left. When we last left, we were in jail. Yikes us. Let's get our die, take our cards out, and see if we can roll or move. Let's just put those right there. Okay, let's see. Let's try to roll a double. 2, 4. Yay, us. So we roll 4. So from jail, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us on Virginia Avenue. It says save 160, but we're going to save 16, but actually do 20 and round up. So, and ironically, what card is on top? Virginia Avenue. Alrighty. There you go. Next up is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Free parking. I didn't assign a value. Normally I do, but let me double check. I don't think I did. Nope. So we're just going to use it as a free space. Next up is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That puts us on Ventor. We're supposed to be saving 26, but we're going to do 30. So 20, 30 here. And let's find Ventor Avenue. And there we go. Put that there. Put these up there. Grab a sticker. All right, next up we are rolling a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already did that, so let's continue on. Now we're rolling 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Already done that. Next up is 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's community chest. Let's cover that up. Let's do a red one, so it'll be obvious. And then I wrote the values on the back. Community chest is $50. So we're gonna do 20, 40, 50. So again, 20, 40, 50 here. Let's get that community chest card and put it there, so we know we done that. Along with that, we did pass go, and every time we pass go, we put $20 in. So let's put $20 in. Let's try to roll one more time. We rolled a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts us at St. Charles Place. We're supposed to say 14, but we're gonna do 15. Put that here. And we're gonna grab the card for St. Charles Place. And then I think we'll stop there, right? Yeah, we'll stop there. So, is my purple Sharpie over here? Oh, I got it already. What was it? Oh, St. Charles Place. Okay, so that's where we stopped. Let's let that dry. While we're letting that dry, we'll put the cards back in here. The die back in here. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. We did a total of 4, which isn't bad. Let's see how much money we're now putting into Savoply. Alrighty, so in Savoply, we're adding 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 35. Yikes. Yes, 135. So let's bring our binder over. First and foremost, we're going to put our cards in here. That's our way of tracking. We'll take these funds out. And let's add the thing. You just sit that on top. Look at that. So now in Savoply we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 440, 450, 460, 470, 475. So $475 is currently in Savoply, which is good. Things are moving on quite nicely. Okay, so let's set this to the side and see what we have left. All right, so what we have left is 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175. Do I want to take care of the IOU or do alphabet challenge? I think I'm going to do the alphabet challenge. And either go in my emergency fund or use some of my side hustle pay to take care of the IOU. I'm going to keep things the way that it is. So we're done with this binder. So now let's bring over the alphabet challenge. The alphabet challenge is another challenge created by yours truly, where I just made several different dashboards. Assign each letter a currency value and you count it up and save the number according to each word. Let's try to do one on this page. Let's take the legend out. We'll put that back for now. Move this off to the side. So first up we have yellow. Let's bring our handy dandy calculator over. So in yellow, the Y is 25. The E is 5. The L is 12. We have another L for 12. O is 15. And then the W is 23. Yikes. So for yellow, we should be putting $92, but we're going to put 95. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So we're going to sit that there, bring this down, and color in yellow. So yellow has been colored in. With that being said, let's see if we can do the next word. I pray I don't have an IOU, but let's see. So next up is brown. Let's do it this way. Sorry. Next up is brown. So brown, B is $2. R is $18. O is $15. W is $23. And N is $14. So it should be $72. I think we're in trouble. Or 75 is what I need. We have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Yay us, yay us. So we'll put this $75 into alphabet challenge, and let's color in brown. So we're almost done with this page. When it comes to the colors, we only have 3 words left. We're making good progress, So let's move this out of the way. What we can do is go ahead and put our legend back. And then alrighty, let's put this back. So now that that's done, we need to add the funds. Let's count it again for the win. Count it again for the win. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 170. So okay, let's count it all together. I need to do a condensing. I need to really try to keep this under control because there's going to be a lot of funds in here and I need to be as slim as possible. So in the alphabet challenge, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 60, 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 95, 600, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. So 670 is in the alphabet challenge. Coming on well, nicely. We're done there. And what I'm going to do is go back to that IOU and put this $65 into there. Alrighty, and we're done. Finished, finito with this video. Thank you for rocking it out with your girl throughout the chaos. I truly appreciate all the love and the support. If you could, hit the like button for me, leave a comment down below. But more importantly, make sure you subscribe. I'm on the push to grow my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 members. We're almost there, very close, very close. But I need you in order to make that happen. So if you feel inclined, hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification bell so you'll be able to know the next time I upload a new video. Until next time, guys, take care, be blessed. Bye for now.